Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm partly joking with the title, but I'm also being very honest. You know what I'm saying? I think every joke has a little bit of truth behind it. And I say that to say, bro, obviously that's a meme, right? But I was just watching, dude, I was dead just watching a freaking YouTube video. YouTube video popped up on my feed. Now, why it popped up on my feed from 10 years ago, I don't know. That's just how the YouTube algorithm works, right? But, bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's this video of Kanye, and he's at, like, I think he's at Oxford talking to the students. He's in a lecture and everything. But, yeah, he's giving a lecture. And he's just dropping ball for like 30 minutes straight, bro. And it's like this is the peak of Kanye, right? He's dropped. I think his last project was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, or 2015. Yeah, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I believe that's what came out in 2014. Maybe it was 2012. Regardless, right? I'm getting off topic. This is like the peak of Kanye, bro. He just dropped his shoes, and this man's a billionaire. He just had his daughter. He's with Kim Kardashian. Like, I miss this Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Folks was missing the old Kanye back then, but I miss that Kanye, bro. You feel me? I miss that Kanye. This man said, and I wrote it down. I wrote it down. Beauty has been stolen from the people and been sold back to them under the concept of luxury. And I just got to thinking, right? Like, okay. Keep in mind, I literally have the shoes on, bro. But I'm just looking at my shoes, right? It just sparked in my mind. I got Lindsay on, right? It just dawned to me. And the whole reason I'm wearing these shoes, right, is not because they're the most beautiful shoes in the world. Like, let's just keep it a buck. Balenciaga, they don't make beautiful concepts, beautiful works of art. I'm wearing these shoes because of their name, of the brand, and of how other people will perceive what I got on. And it just made me think about the whole concept of luxury, right? Because even with something that is beautiful, which frankly are not my Balenciaga runners, I just think about something that is very beautiful. There's luxury, right? Maybe a suit or something. My hair is like a mess as well, so y'all bear with me, bro. But I think of like a suit or something, right? Let's think of I don't know, a Tom Ford suit. A Tom Ford suit is beautiful, right? It's an amazing suit. It's made with nice quality, and you can tell that some love goes into manufacturing it. However, it is sold under the concept of luxury, right? It's like nobody wants authentic works to be worn by normal people or normal average people, whatever you want to call them. And it got me thinking, like, folks are literally save up paychecks for this concept of beauty that is literally just being sold as luxury. You know what I'm saying? Like, our concept of beauty has almost naturally become a price tag. And it doesn't make any sense. You see a car on the road, right? Now, if you see a Honda Civic, I'm not gonna lie, bro. A lot of us not finna give that a second glance. But you see a Porsche GT3 RS driving by, you might double take 2 or 3 times because that car is genuinely beautiful. Now, what is Porsche? Porsche is a luxury brand, and it just got me thinking, like, at what point do we feed into what we actually appeal to, and less of what the media tells us to appeal to? Because we see $1,000 price tag, we immediately give that value. However, it may be the exact same garment used for the Walmart shirt for the high-end Walmart shirt that's $20. Walmart shirt's $20. The freaking what's a brand? Montclair shirt, $800, and it's the same shirt with a different logo on it. So it just really got me thinking, bro. Like, and this is somebody so tapped in saying, I know I'm going on a tangent. It's not even the title of the video, right? But this dude is like genuinely tapped in, bro. He has billions of dollars, gang. He had billions of dollars. So it's like to be like at that level and still see the flaws in the system. Nobody's here to serve anybody, bro. Everybody's here with intention to sell the next big thing, to sell an image, to literally sell a perspective, to sell a perception. Nobody's really doing them, but they're doing what they think will get a reaction out of other people. And I mean, this bleeds into everything, right? How you perceive yourself will genuinely determine the course of your life. The person who has no self-belief in what they have going on will never reach their dreams, will never chase anything, and will never pour their all into anything, because they simply don't have the ability to do so. Versus a person who believes that they can do anything, right? And frankly, that person can do anything. But it gets me thinking, like, at what point have we just sold ourselves so short and narrowed ourselves into a box of just a capitalistic society that runs off of what money does to the brain? You know, social media is completely threw that off for a loop, right? Like, you can't scroll 4 videos without seeing something you don't have. I think that's been very detrimental to just how we perceive the world in a whole. You know, instead of putting value on things that are not of this earth, we tend to cling on to worldly values a whole lot more. Materialism. And we tend to bleed into the whole thing that God preached against, I think, is the best way to put it. And bro, we just gotta put ourselves in check, like, and obviously, as y'all can see with Kanye, bro, it's easy to unlock it and then lose it, right? So I guess fold under pressure. But at the end of the day, it's really something to notice and something to think about. Nobody wants to think nowadays. But if you really took the time to sit there and just ponder, think about why you do the things that you do and why everything is the way that it is. Nobody pours love into anything, into their crafts anymore, because everything is about making a quick buck. And let's keep it a buck. You will hold on to that. Keep it a buck. You will hold on to that money for 50 years, and that's it. But yeah, I'm getting a call, so I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Tap into the Ascent, link in the description. Y'all will find great resources, I promise. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all, and y'all stay blessed. Peace.